If Stitch was in Dragon Ball Z, he would make an interesting addition to the cast around the start of Z, as that's when aliens begin coming into play. A fun way to introduce him could be to have him land at Kame House shortly before the start of the series, with the little blue monster wreaking havoc until Roshi teaches him to control his more destructive impulses. As a result, he would be present for the Turtle School reunion, where Goku would be eager to fight the little guy and Gohan would be curious about him, even though a blue dog-like creature isn't that uncommon in the world of Dragon Ball, considering their king is one. Unfortunately, it would be around this time that another alien would appear, that being Raditz, with him kidnapping Gohan and seeing him, Piccolo and Stitch team up to take him down. Due to being indestructible, strong enough to lift objects 3,000 times his size, and able to think and possibly react faster than a supercomputer, Stitch would be an asset, and while not enough to beat the Saiyan invader, he would at least survive and hold his own to the point that when Raditz announces the arrival of 2 more Saiyans, Piccolo would take him along with Gohan to train. Due to being alone in the wilderness, Gohan and Stitch would quickly bond, with Stitch's instincts proving vital to their survival, while Gohan would teach the alien experiment about kindness and family, a concept he could then pass on to Piccolo when he begins training them in earnest, as like him, the Demon King is all alone in the universe. As a result, the trio would quickly become close, fighting together against Nappa, and maybe even beating him thanks to the addition of an extra fighter and the increased growth Gohan and Piccolo would have from training with him. Even if this was not the case, though, Gohan and Stitch would still be able to help in the Great Ape fight, as Stitch would be able to lift and throw Vegeta, startling and confusing the Saiyan Prince, and allowing the father-son duo to do some real damage. By now, Stitch would either officially or unofficially be Gohan's pet, and so it's naturally would accompany him to Namek, where unfortunately even his power would be no use against the likes of Dodoria, while his inability to fly would necessitate either Krillin or Gohan carrying him as they go to find the Dragon Ball or head to Guru's place. Furthermore, it is unclear what if any untapped potential Stitch has, so to speculate on how much he'd gain from Guru unlocking his is purely guesswork. Nonetheless, he would join the alliance with Vegeta, possibly even encouraging it since he's living proof that reformation is possible, and help in the fight against the Ginyus and later Frieza, who would quickly grow frustrated by his taunting, chaotic fighting style and seeming inability to be killed by ki blasts. However, it would not be until his return to Earth with the others that his prominence would truly resurge, as one day a young man would appear from the future, warning of a timeline ravaged by an evil genius in his 625 genetic experiments. As a result, his mission would be to help destroy them before they can decimate this world as they had his, though Gohan would have a different idea, proposing that maybe just like Stitch they can be turned good and find their place in the world. Truthfully, Trunks would be skeptical, though out of respect for his future mentor, he would give the boy a chance, 3 years to track down and redeem all 625 experiments, and recognizing they don't have a second to spare, Gohan and Stitch would set off to find and save all his cousins. But that's where we'll leave this story for now. If you would like to see this continue another short, or maybe even be made into a full story, let me know in the comments below. And while you're down there, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts, suggestions, or screams of rage.